Once upon a time, in a kingdom far, far away, a princess was locked in a tower when three henchmen. Oh, my face! Oh! Hi, everyone. That's basically the opening scene of the movie. Hi, everyone. It's me, Grant, the movie and TV guy. Welcome to Raised on Popcorn with Grant. Today we have a movie. Movies and TV, that's what we do here. And that movie is The Princess. The Princess is now streaming on Hulu. It's one of the films that Hulu has acquired from the Fox Library. It is directed by, I hope I'm saying your name correctly, Levon Keat. I believe that's how you pronounce his name. This is his English language debut. He's a Taiwanese action filmmaker, whose work I'm unfamiliar with. This film is produced by and stars Joey King as the Princess. That is literally her only character name in the film. She's just the Princess. She is the Princess of a kingdom. When we meet her, she is locked away in a tower. It's a pretty standard fairy tale setup. She's betrothed to be married to the wicked Julius, played by a sneering as ever Dominic Cooper. But then, wouldn't you know it? It turns out when henchmen come to carry her off by force to the altar, she fights back bloodily and dispatches with them quickly. It soon becomes Die Hard in medieval fairy tale times with a female lead, essentially, as the princess tries to rescue her mother, father, and sister from the vicious Julius and his goons, and basically take back the kingdom for herself. And that's really all there is for plot. From there, it's just non-stop action, martial arts, and badassery. And that's kind of what this movie is. So, The Princess, if I could say it in one word, is that it's not perfect. It gets a little samey in the middle. It starts, some of the action scenes become a little less varied in the middle before kind of having a big finish. And overall, it is a slick, fun, perfect for streaming, popcorn, midsummer movie that has not a brain in its head. It has no real plot. It has no real emotional depth. But ooh, those fight scenes. It's kind of one of those movies where the lizard brain takes over and admits that you've had a good time by the end of it. It's not very long. It's like at 90 minutes. It moves really fast. Joey King, this is maybe actually her best performance since at least The Conjuring. Like, she's been in kind of a slump. I remember her back when she was in Ramona and Beezus, which is actually really a good movie. But this one, it's really badass. There's minimal dialogue. I mean, there really is not a lot of anything but the fights. But you know what? Those fights are pretty amazing. This one's hard to review, because the thing is like, okay, if you're actually looking for plot, this is not going to be your movie. This is almost could function as a special effects fight scene reel for the filmmakers. However, it's pretty slick and pretty exciting. The filmmaker apparently described this as Princess Bride crossed with the Raid, and that's basically what it is. And maybe with Die Hard thrown in, I'd say, but yeah, that's basically what it is. It's all action and mayhem and grunting and screaming and bashing people into walls and stabbing people with swords. But it's fun. It's a fun time. It's in and out. It gets a little samey in the middle and a little exhausting, but by then it's almost over, and it doesn't overstay its welcome. Look, this isn't perfect, but I enjoyed myself. This is a perfect one to watch at home, or if it was in a theater, watch for a matinee, and that's exactly what I'm going to give it. I'm going to give The Princess 3.5 out of 5 stars. This is a solid matinee. It's not perfect. I'm going to probably forget it within T-minus like 3 or 4 days, but I enjoyed myself. If cable television still existed in a big way, this would be the kind of movie where I'd forget about it, and then one lazy Sunday, it would pop up on TNT at 2 in the afternoon, and I'd watch it and go, oh yeah, this was fun. It's that kind of movie. Alright. There's one thing I do have to point out, though, before we get to the other stuff. I guess I can do the other stuff. Chili Trash Nun, watch it on Hulu. Was there shawarma? No, there was not. Alright. There is one thing I have to say that's a minor spoiler. I won't say give specifics, but this movie does have, unfortunately, one of the more glaring cost-cutting things I've seen in a movie in a long time. Especially like a studio like Fox and Disney, it was a little bit egregious. A character at one point gets decapitated. They get their head cut off, and they do that kind of trick thing where you see like the slash of a blade, and you see the person like this with a little cut, and then you just see the head tumble off, like Green Knight style, right? And then the head hits the ground in slow motion. The dummy head they use, though, is so obviously does not look anything like the actor or like the actor that it's happening to, that it's kind of hilarious. It's so fake, and mind you, they probably didn't have a huge budget on this. It was probably more like mid-tier, maybe tens of millions, but it's pretty egregious. It looks really bad. So that's one thing I have to say. But yeah, otherwise this is what I said, just pure action and nonsense. Alright, we'll be back later this weekend, either today or tomorrow, for the midterm report, the best and worst movies of the year so far. And I'm including one from, technically, that came out in July for it. I technically saw it still in June, so I guess it counts. Just letting you know, it's just easier that way. And then we will have a review coming up this week for Stranger Things Season 4, which I have finished. I just need to gather my thoughts. I watched it all Friday. I just need to gather my thoughts on it. Next week, we have Thor Love and Thunder, and I think that's it, actually. Unless there's some Indian cinema movie that's coming out, which I never really know if those are going to come out until the Showtime drops. So if that's the case, we'll see that. But yeah, otherwise it's Thor Love and Thunder, and then we got When the Crawdads Sing, Paws of Fury, The Legend of Hank. I got tickets to both. We also will hopefully have reviews in the next couple weeks for Mrs. Harris Goes to Paris and Marcel the Shell with Shoes On. I really hope that goes as big as I think it's going to. And then Nope, more fun stuff, DC League of Super Pets, Bullet Train, which also has Joey King in it. That'll all be next time, and until next time, I'm Grant, the movie and TV guy. I see it all, and I'm happy to share it with you. I love you all. I appreciate you all. I love you all causes missed. I love you 3000. Be kind to one another. If you like this video, give it a like if you want to. Give it a subscribe if you want to. Give it the bell. I don't know what it does, but that's what you're supposed to do, or so I've been told. If you want to find me elsewhere, reviews, lists, and other fun stuff, you can check me out on Letterboxd.com at Raising on Popcorn with Grant, or on my podcast, Raising on Popcorn with Grant, the podcast, on Spotify and Anchor. Some of you already have, but even if you haven't, take care of yourself, take care of your mental health. It's incredibly important. And I want to know down below, what did you think of The Princess? Did you like the movie? Did you hate the movie? Do you think my opinion's good? Do you think I'm full of shit? Comment below. Let me know. And until we meet again, we were all raised on popcorn. Make mine with extra butter. I'll catch you guys next time. Take care. See you in a bit. Bye.